Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the James Cecil McGehee Memorial Fieldhouse and the Brackett Gymnasium for a very special evening as we take a few moments to honor the young men and young ladies who have represented Christian Home Bible School in the sport of basketball and cheerleading over the past several years. We appreciate so very much the work their parents have done, the contributions they have made to our school, and we want to take the next few minutes to recognize them and to honor them for all that they have done for Christian Home and Bible School. Our first senior, Mr. Joseph Eileen. Joseph is escorted by his mom, Lynette Halliday. Joseph has attended MDB for 14 years, has played basketball for 4 years. He currently serves as our blue man for the Varsity boys basketball games. Joseph names the following people as being influential in his life: Coach Lonnie Johnson, Mr. Dennis Cardoso, Coach Stephen Hayes, Mr. Drew Baker, Ms. Drew Baker, and the Means and Brown families. Joseph's mom writes, "Joseph, it pleases God, the young man you've become. I remember big plans for you and Dillon to play in the NBA, live as next-door neighbors, attend church together. My prayer is that you approach life with God in front, with the same intensity you've played basketball here at CHBS throughout the years. To God be all the glory. Love, Mom." After graduation, Joseph plans to attend Lipscomb University to study kinesiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joseph Eileen. Our next senior, Mr. Karsten Barker. Karsten is escorted by his parents, Kevin and Laura Barker. Kevin has attended MDB for 14 years. He has been the Bulldog mascot for us during this season. He names Mr. Ken Snyder as someone who has been influential in his life. Karsten's parents write, "You are our favorite Bulldog. Love, Mom, Dad, Jansen, Meemaw, and Aunt Debbie." After graduation, Karsten plans to attend Freed-Hardeman University to major in biblical studies and a minor in elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Karsten Barker. Our next senior, Miss Isabella Bonner. She is escorted by her mom, Linda Tracino, and her brother, Joseph Bonner. Isabella has attended MDB for 4 years and has been a varsity cheerleader for 1 year. She names Coach Cindy Brown as someone who has been influential in her life. Isabella's mom writes, "Isabella has beautiful, sparkling eyes that are a window to her soul. She has a smile that sparkles, a loving heart to all, a deep love for her family, and her faith is undeniable. Hold on to your dreams. Reach for the stars. God bless you always. Love, Mom." After graduation, Isabella plans to attend community college for 2 years, then go into the Peace Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Isabella Bonner. Our next senior, Mr. Davis Michael Brown, is escorted by his parents, Rick and Cindy Brown. Davis has attended MDB for 16 years, has played basketball here for 7 years. Davis names the following people for being influential in his life: Coach Stephen Hayes, Coach Steve Brock, Coach Kenny Backus, Coach Peak, Kevin and Laura Barker, and Miss Debbie Collins. Davis's parents write, "Davis, we're so thankful God blessed us with such an amazing son. Hold on to your compassionate, kind spirit, your quick wit, your thirst for knowledge, and most of all, your unwavering faith. We are so proud of you, will always be here for you, and love you. Love, Mom and Dad." After graduation, Davis plans to attend a 4-year university. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Davis Brown. Our next senior is Miss Kaley DeLeon. She is escorted by her parents, Fernando and Jennifer DeLeon. Kaley has attended MDB for 8 years and has cheered here for 7 years. The people who have been influential in her life are Miss Cindy Brown and Miss Laura Barker. Kaley's parents write, "We have loved watching you cheer for the past 7 years. Although you have not grown in height, you have grown to have a big spirit. We believe you are ready to go out into the big world and make your dreams come true. Always put God first. Love, Mom and Dad." After graduation, Kaley plans to attend Florida Gulf Coast University and major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kaley DeLeon. Our next senior, Miss Megan Elliott. Megan is escorted by her mom, Angie Elliott. Megan has attended MDB for 16 years and has been a varsity cheerleader for 2 years. She names the following for being influential in her life: Coach Kathy Pruitt, Coach Bill Baker, Coach Cindy Brown, and Coach Stephen Hayes. Megan's parents write, "Thank you for making it so easy to be your parents. We are so proud of the young Christian woman you have become and cannot wait to see what else God has planned for you. Always remember to put on your armor for the Lord. We love you so much, Mom and Dad." After graduation, Megan plans to attend UCF to major in nursing and hopefully to be a part of their cross-country and track teams. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Megan Elliott. Our next senior, Mr. Joshua Theodore Ellis. He is escorted by his parents, Leighton and Heather Ellis, and his grandmother, Stephanie. Josh has attended MDB for 3 years, has played basketball here for 3 years. Josh names Coach Stephen Hayes as someone who has been influential in his life. Josh's parents write, "This great song sums up our thoughts for you, buddy. Be strong in the Lord. Always keep hope. You'll do great things, we already know. God has His hand on you. Reject all fear. Forgive and forget. Make time to pray. Remember, we are always here. Love, Mom, Dad, and Grandma." Josh has not yet decided on his post-graduation plans. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Josh Ellis. Our next senior, Mr. Han Rule Kim. He is escorted by his house parents, Chris and Tanya Hagan. Han Rule has attended MDB for 5 years, been a varsity girls basketball manager for 1 year. Han Rule says Ms. Raylan Means is someone who has been influential in his life. His house parents write, "Grant, we have enjoyed having you this year. Your eagerness to learn about different cultures and Christianity is appreciated. The boys have learned from you as well, like Hong Kong is not in Korea. You will do great in college. May God bless you in this next phase of your life. Love, Mr. Chris and Ms. Tanya." After graduation, Han Rule says this, "I will be what I want to be." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Han Rule Kim. Our next senior is Miss Rachel Meili. Rachel is escorted by her parents, Peter and Myrna Meili. Rachel has attended MDB for 7 years. She has been a varsity cheerleader for her 1 year. She names Coach Cindy Brown and Miss Judy Langgood as people who have been influential in her life. Rachel's parents write, "To our lovely daughter, Rachel, from toothless grins and baby toys to all extracurricular activities, losses and wins, and tears you wouldn't cry, to party crushes and cheerleading games, to compassion, and charm and humor to our beautiful daughter. In a whole wide world, you've come a long way. Love Mom, Dad, Vika, Ryan, Sam, and your dog, Yogi. After graduation, Rachel plans to attend USF and major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rachel Meili. Our next senior, Mr. Weston Kent Means. He is escorted by his parents, Kent and Raylan Means. Wes has attended MDB for 15 years and has played basketball here for 7 years. Wes names Coach Stephen Hayes, Miss Judy Langgood, and Coach Lonnie Johnson as staff members who have been influential in his life. Wes's parents write, Weston, you have always had an independent and self-reliant nature. These past few years have been wonderful to watch your growing dependence on God and truth. We anxiously await your next steps as you make your own way. We love you, Mom and Dad. After graduation, Wes plans to attend Lipscomb University in Nashville, Tennessee to major in civil engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Weston Means. Our next senior, Mr. Austin Parker. Austin is escorted by Robert Parker and Marcia. Austin has attended MDB for 8 years, has played basketball here for 7 years. Austin names Coach Stephen Hayes and Ms. Raylan Means as people who have been influential in his life. Austin's dad writes, Austin, it's a pleasure to share our lives with you during the most memorable times of your life. We're truly blessed that our positive influence have made you the young man you are today. You are the perfect son we love, and we will always be here for you. Thanks for making us so proud. Love, Dad, and Marcia. Austin's mom writes, on June 14th, 1995, God blessed me with you. I've enjoyed watching you grow into the young man you are today. My wish to you is to live life to the fullest and that you keep God in your heart. I love you always, Mom. After graduation, Austin plans to attend UCF. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Austin Parker. Our next senior, Miss Phoenix Jones Robinson. She is escorted by her parents, Richard and Terry. Phoenix has attended MDB for 2 years and has been a varsity cheerleader for both of those years. Phoenix names Coach Cindy Brown as someone who has been influential in her life. Her parents write, Phoenix, you are a lovely young woman and we are so proud that you belong to us. Always live to please God. We look forward to your career as a broadcast journalist and to sharing in the joys this new season of your life will bring. We love you very much. After graduation, Phoenix plans to pursue a career in broadcast journalism. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Phoenix Jones Robinson. Our next senior, Mr. Dillon Rocca. He is escorted by his parents, Stephen and Dana Rocca. Dillon has attended MDB for 13 years, has played basketball here for 7 years. Dillon says Coach Stephen Hayes and Ms. Raylan Means have been influential in his life. Dillon's parents write, very soon you will begin the next phase of your life's journey. Let God guide your path wherever you go. Continue to set your goals high, work hard, and have some fun. Always remember how much we love you. We are proud of you, and you are truly blessed. After graduation, Dillon plans to attend college and major in physical therapy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dillon Rocca. Our next senior, Miss Heather Ward. She is escorted by her mom, Robin, her stepdad, Lynn Hallman, and her dad, Daniel Ward. Heather has attended MDB for 8 years, has been a cheerleader here for 7 years. Heather names Coach Cindy Brown and Ms. Raylan Means as people who have been influential in her life. Heather's parents write, "You are stronger than you know, more beautiful than you think, passionate about making a difference, intense when protecting those you love, never alone, generous, beautiful, funny, smart, brave, and so much more. Be strong, be confident, be you, and know that you are loved more than you can imagine." After graduation, Heather plans to attend either Florida Gulf Coast or Florida Atlantic University to study physical therapy and psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Heather Ward. Our last senior to recognize this evening, Mr. Austin Warren. He is escorted by his dad, David Warren, and his mom, Sharon Warren. Austin has attended MDB for 14 years, has played basketball here for 7 years. Austin names the following people who have been influential in his life: Coach Stephen Hayes, Miss Sherry Hayes, Coach Lonnie Johnson, Coach Bill Baker, Coach Stephen Cochran, and the Means family. His dad writes, "Austin, now as you've grown into a young man, always put God first and be there for your family and friends. It is a pleasure to see how you have developed into a great young Christian man. I love you, Dad." His mom writes, "Austin, I am so proud of the young man you have become. I love the way that you have always stayed true to your beliefs and didn't change them to impress anyone. Remember, there is nothing you can't do. Have fun tonight. I love you, Mom." After graduation, Austin will attend Lipscomb University on a track scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Austin Warren. We began a 7-year program in 2004 to recognize athletes who have participated in the same sport at MDB from 6th grade through their senior year. There has never been one team so far in our school's history until now to produce 5 7-year club athletes. Our 2013 varsity boys basketball team has 5: Davis Brown, Weston Means, Austin Barker, Dillon Rocca, and Austin Warren. Heather Ward and Kaley DeLeon are our 7-year inductees for basketball cheerleading. A very special congratulations to these 7 wonderful young athletes for their years of participation in Mount Bible athletics. This now from Coach Hayes, his wife Sherry, and daughter Kaley. Dear seniors, there is so much I want to say to you. You have been there for me and my family through the toughest time of my life. You have a special place in my heart. I will never forget how much my son looked up to you. You were and still are his brothers. Each of you made him feel he was one of the team. I pray that we will enjoy the rest of our time together on the court, but I pray even more that we will all live our lives to be in eternity together. Thanks for being who you are, and remember to live your life to be different. Always put God first. I love you guys so much. Coach Hayes. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join with me once again in recognizing seniors of the class of 2013. Again, a very special thanks to the parents, grandparents, a very special thanks to these wonderful young athletes. At this time, let's play some basketball.